suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo.
Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. And, you know, as usual, do this before we get started, okay? If you are yet to subscribe on Maiyegun's diary, please do that before we go on today, okay? Set your notification. And my friends on YouTube, how come that we have a mass viewers on YouTube getting to up to 800, 700, 900, but we can only get just 100 thumbs up? So is it that everyone just feel like it doesn't really matter? So if you are watching me right now, remember this. You can click on that thumb up there. Give that to me as a compliment from you to show that indeed you watch this. So tonight I'm going to open the line to all of you, my friends, all over the world. I want you to make tonight your contribution night on Maiyegun's diary. So the line, the number is there on your screen. You know what is going on. You know what it is right now in Nigeria, security-wise, economy-wise. You know, even the people, the young generation who are currently going out there to begin to look for opportunities. Where are those opportunities going to come from? Are they going to create them themselves? Are there any chances that, well, there could be some surprises or change of mind from those who are in charge of Nigeria? So we see things differently, okay? As we are one way or the other raising alarm that people should stay alerted, especially if you are currently living anywhere far from the act of war in northern Nigeria. They are bringing the same back home. They are bringing it to us in the southern part of Nigeria. So you probably see it differently. It will be your opportunity. Also, tonight that we are having my friends from Maiyegun's Diary on YouTube. I mean, sorry, on Facebook, who are also joining us tonight. So day two, where we have some of the Buhari things, Buhari Didiris, where they feature a lot. So we can also have the opportunity tonight to hear from you. Maybe we have been misjudging Buhari all this while. Maybe we have been wrong. Maybe this is the chance. Hello there.
Hello, Maiyegun General.
Hello, sir. You are true to Maiyegun's Diary. I'm very well.
Can you hear me live and let me reduce the volume?
Please do, please.
Yeah, I think you can hear me better now.
Yeah, but I can still also hear the broadcast in the background. Yeah, you can mute it. Yeah.
I've muted it. Yes.
Thank you, Baba.
I'm happy that we're here, this year, to so many of us, it's been a challenging year for those people that lost people, to COVID.
That's right.
And especially to our countrymen back home. I don't know if you can remember, I've called you once before, my name is Omokafe, I live in Chicago.
Omokafe from Chicago.
Yes.
Lovely, Baba.
So, I was on your show yesterday when you were talking about, the ESN, the Amotekun, your young governor raising the flag, albeit belatedly. But this is the thing. You see, the rest of Nigeria, apart from northern Nigeria, can deceive themselves if they think northern Nigeria will listen to them or do what in their right mind that is going to benefit every Nigerian. The northern Nigeria, that part of the country, they don't see themselves as part of us, first and foremost, because they get everything they get is like they're getting a free meal.
But do they see it like they are getting a free meal? In your own opinion, I mean, but some believe that they believed it's their right, like birthright too.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the free meal. I mean, you're there in, I don't know if you're in Edinburgh or one of those places in Scotland.
I'm in Glasgow, yeah.
You're in Glasgow. Please tell me, have you come across any northerner from Kano State, Katsina State, Sokoto State, Kebbi and Jigawa State that just like you, just like me, just like you, just like me, they're trying to make ends meet, they're working hard, doing one thing or the other. If they're in school, they're in school. The ones you see in school are those ones that were sent from their masters in Nigeria, northern Nigeria. Go get this degree out there, come back, there's a position for you. It's not like that for me as an Edo person. It's not like that for you as a Yoruba man, as a man from the state. It's not like that for both of us. I've been living in this country now in the last 5 years. I've not come across an Hausa man. Let me just even come across him. Let's even talk. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Where are you from? No. If you find them in this city, they live in choice areas and neighborhoods.
Because they get scholarship a lot, by the way. That's true. They do.
They drive choice cars. They never go out of money because they get money from home. If I decide to go to school in this country now, I'm not going to get any backing from the federal government of Nigeria.
No, you won't.
And that is it. But our people, Southeasterners, Southwesterners, Southerners, even the middle belt people, they are the ones, as far as I'm concerned, that really put in the job to do. They are the ones that put in the job in that country. They are the ones that work. But they don't get anything.
Have you heard the latest news from Kaduna, where the Kaduna government advised the Nigerian breweries to reduce the production of a beer? Meanwhile, these guys are supposed to be farmers from northern Nigeria who produces grains a lot. And their greatest and biggest customer is Nigerian breweries, who uses those grains to produce beer. But the government will collect VAT from beer, but they won't sell beer in the north, right? The same government is now cutting production, but they want more money. So it's mad. Go on, please.
Maiyegun General.
Baba.
Maiyegun General. Maiyegun General, I schooled in the north. I schooled in ABU. Hello?
I'm with you.
I schooled in ABU, right? And I know, we both know that these northerners are the biggest hypocrites Nigeria has ever known. You see, they say they practice some kind of brand of Islam. I don't know what they practice. Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Saudi Arabia. Those people don't practice the same kind of religion those people practice. Can they be more pope than people in Dubai? You think people in Dubai are crazy to allow foreign influence into their country? If there's no foreign influence in Dubai, nobody, I will not go to Dubai, you will not go to Dubai. The thing is, it's because over time, they have not really contributed anything to that country called Nigeria. So they can come up and say whatever they like. If I were Nigerian breweries, I would all together move the breweries away from there. I'm not going to pay them any VAT anymore. Let's see who's going to lose. This is a country that is hemorrhaging already. This country is dead. Let's not even deceive ourselves. Let's not think, oh, there's a Nigeria that is coming. There's going to be a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria would only come through two things. It's either there is a popular revolt or revolution that will turn things around, or at the end of the day, the revolt, revolution, or protest would lead to the country actually breaking up. There are no two ways back for Nigeria. There are no two ways back. Let's not deceive ourselves like, oh, we're going to. No. That's why, our leaders, they're having a field day. Why are they having a field day? We, the people, we have remained too docile, even during the NSARS. That was a commendable effort, right?
I'm with you.
Why? Because it was commendable because the people that were promoting NSARS, the people that were behind, were not people the government knew directly. They were not people who had names. In the past, it was easy for them to just catch Shore and lock him up.
That's right.
But this time around, there was nobody to catch. There was nobody to arrest. So in the first place, the government got confused. They got confused. Who are we going to hold now? Nobody to hold. That was why they sent in the military to go and take down those people. Because that was the only thing they could do. Because if they had gotten somebody to speak to, they would have had the upper hand, cornered these people as per usual. When NLC and TUC beats us in strikes, they are in protest, they will give them money and that's the end of it. But there was nobody to give money. That was why the voice, the rapper, the lawyer's son, the lawyer himself.
Falls, yeah.
It was important that Falls was part of that, protest at the time.
They are the influencers.
He was the influencer. Why? Because he knows the law. His father is the law. So based off of that, the government too became confused again. This is Femi Falana's song. We cannot do too much. They know Femi Falana will make noise. If you watch, Femi Falana took the back seat this time around. He didn't say anything. It's not like he didn't say anything. He took the back seat because right now, why would I be talking at the same time my son is talking? Let me allow my son. Let these young people lead it. But going forward, like you were saying yesterday, going forward for Nigeria, for that country, every region must find a way to protect itself from external aggression. Because right now within Nigeria, there is an external aggression within Nigeria. It's not until Ghana or Togo or Benin Republic comes into the country to run us over. So people campaign us over and the same government that's supposed to protect each and every one of us.
Thank you, Baba. Thank you so much. The reason why I gave you that space, that long time, is because you're my first caller, and opening the space to allow others to join us is, thanks so much. You are very welcome, Baba. Thank you a lot, and you have a wonderful night. Okay, have a good one. Cheers, Baba. Yeah. Happy New Year to you too. Thanks. So I have another caller. Sorry for that long one. We will have to keep it short now. There's something I need to quickly fix. I don't know why my screen seems frozen. So a moment, please. Sorry guys, somehow we lost our connection, okay? And I think we are back, and I hope you can see me too. So just a moment. I have a caller on the phone, but until we get to see that this is back on. So just a moment. Yeah. So I'm so sorry that we have this little interruption, okay? So hopefully it fix itself up, and then we'll continue. So hello, Baba.
Hello,
I'm very well. Yourself?
Not too bad. You try to cope with the code.
Well, it's here already. So your name and where you are calling from, by the way?
This is Wale Aderekomi. It's been a while. Brooklyn, New York.
Wale Aderekomi from Brooklyn, New York. How are you doing, Baba?
Not too bad, though.
Well, you have the floor. This is 2021, almost here now. Where do you think we will be, especially Nigeria 2021?
My brother, to be sincere with from the bottom of my heart, I don't even see Nigeria from what is really going on. And you know that this thing, the thing they call unity, that they are trying to break unity. There has never even been any unity even from the beginning. Why Nigeria was amalgamated, while we have the northern, south, and west, there's never been any unity. It is just in paper, the amalgamation, and even in everything. My daddy worked with the government for years, and from those days when I was even very young, I can see when there's promotion, when there's this, what they promote. You know, in the ministry those days, they say people from Ogun State, they are too much in government. So most of the open employment opportunity, if you are from Ogun State, you have to claim you are from Oshun, or you have to claim you are from Oyo, because they have more Ogun State people from the civil service. So you are not going to get the employment. And you know, these things has been on. And we have been pretending, oh, we are one, we are one. They now brought the federal character in order to really fix the abnormalities, the shortcomings. They creep into that through that federal character. They keep in order to give their own people. They give their own people more opportunities than
nepotism. Is that not what Buhari represents now? Is that not what he is now?
We do ahead. We have 3 A's. And will not get to university. And somebody who will get up and down in the north, get like 30 score in JAM, we get into the university in the north. So they have been taking advantage of us without us knowing. You know, and our own father, our own parents, they just take things as normal, as being they've been implanting this thing. We are never in unity, and they never assume us to be equal. You know, I schooled in England too. I went to ABM University. You know, when I went, I met 2 Hausa guys. And if I begin to mention their name, it will be like the people will really know. Okay. You know, what those guys was asking me was, who is your father? Who is your father? So I didn't even really, you know, I didn't really kind of grab that until they amount of money for me to get to the. So later I now got it. By the time we graduated, this guy went back to Nigeria. Everyone were in England. These guys were spending Nigerian money. One of the guys was two-time commissioner in the northern state. I won't mention the state. And the way this guy live, the way they live, my brother.
And the story is the same everywhere. In the US, in the UK, in Canada, wherever you see them, they just have to act.
Immediately these people can come back to their country. They don't even stay. I was telling those two guys, see, the money I have to make the money back from UK. It was even a mistake. I stayed back because you think you make the money back, like they will finish you with that. But the thing is that you know that I was in one of the coldest places on earth, Finland. There was a place I went for an interview. I had to travel from Helsinki to that place. You know, immediately I go to the train station of that community. There are 500 people living in the whole state in that community. You know, the first person I met was an Igbo man. I was at the train station. I came with my map, trying to locate. The first black person I saw, I went up to the person. I said, "Oh, please, I'm going to." Immediately he heard my accent. He just said, "Brothers, where they go now?" See this cold place, Igbo man. I have to give to them. I'm telling you, immediately we got to that town. My wife said she could not charge. She can't stay here. Even the third black road is white. To tell you how cold that place is. Now, we the Igbos and the Yoruba, we're industrious. We want to explore, we want to do anything. These people, we don't even have anything in common as in culture, as in beliefs, even Muslim to Muslim, even the Hausa and the Yorubas, they don't even think they are equal. So I don't even see anything. It was a grievous mistake for them to even match us together. And we think, you cannot have a goat and a sheep together because they have different personality and character. So there's no way you can match these people together. They will still protect it. So there's no way. It was a grievous mistake. And so the most painful thing about our own people is that they don't even see it that we are mistakenly matched together. They don't even see it.
Thanks, Baba. Let's take another call again as well. Wale, God bless you. And, compliment of this season to you as well. Okay, Baba. Thank you so much. Nice one, Baba. I'll take another caller. Yeah, I have another caller. Hello. Hello there. This is Maiyegun. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Williams. I'm calling from London.
Williams from London. Now you have to probably you help us increase the volume a bit. It's a bit quiet.
Okay, is it better now?
It is now. Thank you.
Okay, I'm a lover of your program.
Thank you.
Subscribing to your program has been one of my best achievements so far. I used to believe in this one Nigeria thing, but thanks for this kind of platform and this magazine, this kind of awareness has really changed my whole mentality about this Nigeria. Now I see Nigeria as a social model, like a mistake from the inception. Now the problem with this country, I don't know where to start, but I would just like you to keep on doing your work.
Thanks, Abba.
Encourage people because people need to be enlightened. Because we have lots of intelligent people, but collectively as a group, they are stupid. I don't know. Sorry for using that word.
Confused, stupid, and all of that all combined.
So annoying. So I'm a developer. I'm a software engineer. I work for a top company. Some of the brightest minds I've ever worked with are the Yorubas and the Igbos. Those are the brightest minds. So I believe Nigeria, if Nigeria was meant to be Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa, trust me, when they call US, UK, you will call those countries into the equation. They tag us as a third world country, and we are comfortable being mediocres. And that's the problem we have. I'm just concerned about our children, the next generation, because it needs to stop. Whatever we do today will determine how the future of Nigeria, or that's
the generation coming.
Exactly. that's going to be the outcome. Michael, I don't know. I want to ask for a request.
Please.
I've been posting some links. Like there's this petition going on where by Simon. So I've been posting it on the charts. Okay. So I don't know if you can. Yes, if you can encourage people to sign the petition. I guess I heard when it gets to 100,000, at least the UK Parliament will start discussing about it. The only weapon we have now is awareness and our social media. That's why they are going after this social media. They are trying to kill the voice. And if they do that, this Nigeria is dead, like gone. Because I can't just imagine if you allow that to happen. So the only weapon we have now is just enlightening people. Thank you so much for having me on the platform.
Thanks a lot, Williams. God bless you, Baba. Have a good one and Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you.
Cheers, Baba. Nice one. So please, if you have come across the petition that Williams mentioned on this broadcast, please copy it, share it, and sign it before you even share that, okay? Hello there. Hello, you are through to Maiyegun General. Can you turn down the broadcast, the volume, please?
Hello.
Yeah.
Zenwa.
Zenwa, yeah. You are calling from where, Baba?
Yes, Zenwa. I'm calling from Dubai.
Yes, oh, Zenwa from Dubai. Baba, you are true. You're live. Go on, please.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Maiyegun.
Thank you, sir.
So, in my own opinion, what I want to say is that I have been following your program for, let's say, close to 2 years now, even before the unity of the Biafra and Odua people. So I've been following your programs both on YouTube and on Facebook.
Thank you.
So, and it was so great and honored when I found out that you have the same what will I say, mindset with the other freedom fighters, the other genuine freedom fighters in Nigeria. So, in the sense that what I want to say, like other callers have said, in Nigeria, there is nothing like Nigeria. For me, there is nothing like Nigeria. Like now, when people are clamoring of restructuring of Nigeria, restructuring, and there's the northern part of Nigeria refused on the issue of restructuring. So, but for me, I see that you can only restructure where there is structure. There is no structure in Nigeria. So, talk of to restructure. The best thing that could happen to Nigeria is separation. Everybody, every region should be on their own because there is no need forcing two people who can never be together to live together and be fighting every day. They can never achieve anything because there is no peace. If you come in terms of region and religion, the western part of Nigeria has nothing in common with the north. The eastern part of Nigeria can claim or have things in common with the west, from the way they behave in education-wise, in travel-wise. Like where I am now, like some other callers said, I had never seen any animal in this country working in any organization or doing business in any organization. Why? Because they cannot travel. They feel like Nigeria is their own. They have anything they want. When I was serving in the north, in the east, in the west, if you fail in the class, you cannot be promoted to another class. But in the north, you fail and be promoted, no one can drop you. Then, and it's still the same one Nigeria that we are clamoring on. We want it to be better. Then, during the NYS, they say once you are up to 30 years above, you cannot serve. But I see people who are older than my father serving from the north. So I begin to reason is this same Nigeria we are in the west, that is in the south. They have you up to 30 years. You have to go and apply for your
special exemption, exactly.
Exemption letter instead of you going for NYS. But in the north, I see people who are 50 years serving as youth corps. I begin to wonder. Then you see most of them. These people cannot stand to even address two people with as if with another language except from their own mother tongue.
But at the end of the NYSC, you will see most of them tell you that working with the National Pension Authority, that working with the Port Authority. You begin to wonder how that person is working there. Then you come to NYSC, you see you see some people, young Fulanis. They will tell you this is DG for this, DG for that. You begin to wonder, why are you even educating yourself in Nigeria? Because in as much as after your education, you don't have a place in Nigeria, then some doubts will have a place in the society, and they have places in all these big government parastatals. So for me, the mistake of 1914 had been made, but we must correct it now. This is the time we have to correct that mistake of 1914. These people that merged us together, they are not our ancestors. We don't know that from Adam. He came from anywhere he come from with his girlfriend to make this concoction they made. But for now, we have to negotiate it, and everybody should be on their own nation, around their nation. Like in Dubai, Dubai is an Islamic country. I never see Dubai is the most peaceful Islamic country in the world. They can never see you as a different person, or because you are in another religion, so that let them subjugate you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Practicing in Nigeria. We have somebody who is getting. Okay.
Thanks a lot, Baba. Yeah, I know there's a lot to share. I know, but let's share. Let's manage the time with others too. Okay. Thanks so much. I appreciate your contribution. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you.
Have a good one. Yeah. So I have another caller, and yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Hello. This is Justin Ashray calling from Canada.
Justin from Canada. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't even know where to start.
Well, you can start anywhere. You have the floor.
Yeah.
Start from anywhere, sir.
I was frustrated talking about Nigeria. Like, there's always so much to talk about that you don't even know where to start from. But let me just start from.
You can help me turn down the volume of the broadcast so that you don't, it's a bit delayed, and it can continue to interfere in this conversation. If you can do that too, yeah, or move away from it a bit if you can. Yes, sir. Thank you.
You see, apart from other colors saying we don't have anything in common, we do not. It's not enough for there to be problem arising in the political sphere. The real problem is the not being enmity to the state, to the country they are supposed to be part of the project with. Everything that people propose to move forward, they are always against it. They talk about restructuring, they are against it. They talk about police reform, they are against it. They talk about decentralizing
the government, the structure in there.
They are against. They talk about giving shifting a lot of things from the exclusive list to the concurrent list, so that a lot of things can start functioning, like power, electricity, education, health, because these things are not supposed to be in the exclusive list of the federal government. They have no business. Any country that wants to move forward, the states or the regions should be managing their health, education, and power. There is no business a federal government should be having with these things. It should be for the states to run and run it effectively. And anytime people propose these things, you see that the North is always against it, and you begin to wonder why. Why are they against it? It's because the oil is the only thing that binds us together. That oil. And I'm glad that the oil should be a thing of the will soon come to an end. That oil will come to an end. Right now, a lot of countries are moving to other energy sources.
That's right.
A lot of countries are moving to other energy sources, and the oil is going down. Gradually, Canada has said 2035 to stop using petrol on their roads.
They are talking about negotiating now. I don't know if you have heard of that. They are now saying they are ready for restructuring. Now that the IPOB, the Biafrans have created their own security protection as well, right? So they now believe that maybe the use of force or subjugation, further oppression and all of that will no longer work, because even the oil is losing value, like he said. Now they are now interested in restructuring. But you can only restructure something that has structure, Abi. But what can you do to restructure Nigeria when no get structure?
You know, you can't do something on nothing. There is no foundation. There is no foundation. In Nigeria, there's no foundation. So you can't do something on nothing and expect it to stand. For me, restructuring, I think I read on the news, Ango, I don't know, it's Abdullahi.
Ango Abdullahi, that's right.
Yeah, Abdullahi, one of the spokesperson saying the North is ready for restoration. But he's just one man.
Yeah.
He's just one man. He can't speak for the rest of the North. And like we know, the North is not just one
monolithic North. No.
Monolithic or plutonic North.
No.
It is diverse.
That's right.
But they just hide under the cover of what do they call it again?
Arewa.
Arewa. Just hide under Arewa to cover up like the North is one voice. But it's not one voice. There are a lot of diversity in the North. And Abdullahi cannot speak for the North. They are really ready for restructuring. There is the body language that would show that they're really ready. It is not just one man coming to say. It has to be action. It's not just coming on air to say we are ready. No. What is the readiness? The House of Assembly. Why don't they push for the House of Assembly to begin to make these bills, push set up these bills that enable?
People ask them, you know one thing again, they ask for electoral reform. For the past 5 years, the electoral reform bill is there in their National Assembly, right? Yeah, but they are. Go on, please.
That's the problem. This time, people talk about break up, restructuring, all this. They not always see it as secession. They don't see the need for this restructuring. They see it as secession. And before you know it, they all call for one Nigeria, like the Senate president saying, "Oh, we have to make Nigeria stronger. We have to remain one and make it stronger."
How?
On what basis? If he is standing up to impeach Buhari, if he's standing up to impeach Buhari, you can see that seriousness. That yes, he is moving for a stronger Nigeria. With all the rubbish Buhari is doing in office and him having Buhari's back, passing any bill or supporting any legislation coming from the presidency, it doesn't show any seriousness that he is ready for a stronger Nigeria. And when people complain, you use the intimidation and suppression. That would work. At this time now, I think everybody is clearing to everyone's face that Nigeria cannot work anymore. The breakup is inevitable. And I thank God for the work of Nnamdi Kanu. I'm not an IPOB member, but I follow Nnamdi Kanu. And I see the marvelous work that he is doing. People look at the insults that he throws here and there, but I don't, because at the end of the day, those people deserve those insults. It is who is doing stupidity that he's insulting, and not the generality of Nigerians
at all,
or the half of Nigerians. He knows the people he's insulting. So I don't look at the insult. I look at the content of what he's saying and what he's fighting for. And I thank God that it has been in the minds now that nobody can really stop the movement.
It's a matter of time.
If in the future we want to dialogue on ways to work together, the Ojujuwa, Arewa, and Biafra, they want to work together. So be it. Then we know that we'll have a discussion, a conference, and put down a document that everybody has to abide by. But as it is now, there's no going back. I'm from River State. The south side part, as they call it, the south side part of this thing. And many of my people are not awakening yet. They don't know. They don't see the need future for the generation, you know, yet on board. They don't see the need. So I want you to also do program extending this awareness to people of the South because a lot of them don't know their history. Their history has been taken away from them. Thank God the Igbos know their history. Don't do one knows their history. So it will be hard for you to, you know, sway them in there. But you see, the people of the South, my people, they don't know their history. A lot of them, their history has been taken away from them. All they know is this Nigeria they come to be. If you tell them about Biafra or you tell them about breakup of Nigeria, they spit at your face that no, this is Nigeria they know. You know, so we want awareness for that region because the North Central and the South can be a deciding factor for this breakup.
You are so right.
If the awareness is pushed down to this region, the North Central and the South, and they can also destabilize any plan.
As well.
So awareness really need to be deepened further to this region. You know, for them to really join this movement and let us take this Nigeria for once and for all and move to a great nation. Look at Singapore. I remember when I was in Malaysia, Singapore history. I was studying Singapore history in 1967. They were nothing. They were begging for resources from Malaysia, and they had to push them aside. But they put their acts together, send people on scholarship abroad in various sectors, and when they came back, look at the country they built, Singapore. Look at the wonderful country they built. Education, you can't neglect education and you want to grow. There is no way you can neglect education and you want to grow. There is no way you can grow. Education is key, and if you don't invest in education, how can you grow? Nigeria will continue to go down. There is no two ways about it. Lecturers are there molesting students, extorting students. Everywhere you go, extortion. Even you go to government offices, extortion. Everywhere, the government are extorting from their people. The citizens are bullying citizens. How can you grow with that kind of environment? We have to change it and have an ideology and build a nation that has ideology where everyone is thinking alike. Everyone knows that this is what the core of what anchors all of us.
Thank you.
You know?
Thank you so much. God bless you. That's a deeper one. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much for the time you given to me.
Thanks a lot too, sir. Go on.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. And I have a good one too, okay? That's a deeper one there, I have to say. I'm glad that I have it on record on Maiyegun, so I'm going to watch the video later. Hello.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Maiyegun.
Good evening, sir.
I think you remember.
I want you to introduce yourself. You will introduce yourself because I know your.
Politician to be buried at once.
You are back, Baba.
In Nigeria, yeah, I'm always there. I'm always there. It's just we are the kitchen cabinet, so we don't need to expose all the time.
I get you, Baba. So JJ, you have the. I'm glad that you are using JJ tonight, and I hope we are going to stick to JJ all throughout the call, so that you don't give another of your spy names off here. I'm sorry, on here.
Don't worry.
So we stick to JJ.
We're going to come back to hard on them.
We are coming. Go on, Baba.
My contribution will be very simple and direct. For everybody who is living in Nigeria, who believe there's one Nigeria, they should go and watch what they call Troy. It's a story of a region in Greek. The Troy, when they want to destroy Troy, there was a war between some nations who want to attack Troy. They came, they couldn't break through the wall. But what they did was they go and mold a calf of a statue. Present it to the king of Troy.
Greek gift.
Powerful men inside the statue. By presenting it to the king of the Troy, then they took it to the city. Overnight, all those warriors break out from the statue and start attacking Troy. That's how Troy was destroyed. If you look at what is happening today in Yoruba or in Imo or in Hausa, the same tactic is what they are using for Yoruba. Now, some people will say, let's be patient. Let's do this. Some will bring some kind of dictionary of law or constitution or whatever they call it. I don't know. Did anyone have sense at all? Reasoning that this country is they've already started to extinct your tribe. Do they understand what we call imperialism, cultural imperialism? Do they understand it? Sir, anybody who is hearing me tonight should go and tell his people to prepare for war. And they shouldn't wait for Fulani to attack them. Otherwise, so half of them will die. And the second one is, my second contributor is, let people understand, if there is no war, there will never be a development in Nigeria. Mark my word, and I'm saying it tonight, let it be registered. If Nigeria don't fight any war, why? Let me now ask you, let everybody ask themselves a question. 1960, whatever, to 70, whatever, Biafra fought a war. If you look at Biafra today, the main reason why Biafra remain the way they are and fighting and striving in business in whatever is because of the war they fought. Toilet paper that we used to clean our ball was invented because of war. Butter that you used to spread on your bread and eat was invented because of war. GPS on your mobile phone was invented because of all this war. Then why is some people idiot, ignorant, are afraid of what to happen in Yoruba land? Did any street in Yoruba land have a Suez Canal? Do we have a water system? Do we have a standard electricity? Sir, if they forgot, check the history of war. 50 years ago, in London, in UK, there's only some few houses that have a water rolling system. They were still shitting on the street. They have their latrine, what we call latrine, beach home, in front of their houses. Ask anybody who knows the history of London, of UK, they will tell you 50 years ago, they don't even have a fridge. Talk less of they want to freeze their food. So why are they afraid? If anybody say he doesn't want to die, let's be patient until the food and we kill all of them. Anyway, some of us who escape, maybe then we can buy some ammunition and start going back to go and rescue our family. But if they don't start, nobody will come and rescue them. And all those their pastors that are used to prophesy, this year will be this. All of them are informants, they should believe today. Because when you look at their prophecy, it's like giving information to the government.
Yeah.
Especially those Yoruba prophets. They should be careful, they should take care of their mouth.
Have you heard the latest? Have you heard the latest, Baba? That the spy machine, the spy machine that is going to be tracking all these people too. Small time now.
That one is already existing long time. During the COVID-19, as they lock everybody in on the streets of Lagos, including the Igbo.
Yeah.
Including all those corner of Lagos, they were busy digging on the ground, planting 5G network. What do you think they want to use it for? They are not thinking of saving me or saving you. They are thinking of how to protect their family, me and my family. That's what the politicians are running in Nigeria. So, sir, they should understand. If you want to liberate yourself, you must ready to sacrifice some things. And Nigeria needs a human cleansing. Yoruba have to break up now before it's too late. Because now, if we start the wahala now, it will be only the jungle riot. Then we can separate. Because when the riots get boiled, everybody will separate. The UN will come, we can say, no, we don't want to go. But if they wait in another 1 year, mark my word, brother, at least nothing less than 5 to 10 million Yoruba will die, and nothing will happen. And they don't still yet, especially all those who collect $5 million from all this ruga.
Thank you so much, JJ.
Anybody Another one thing, last thing I will say, please, there's something you said in the afternoon, which really makes me happy. That is about all those bastard people. They said Yoruba song who call themselves courtesy, or whatever, or whatever they call them. They are bastard. They should think twice. They should rechannel their energy. Keep hammering them. Thank you, brother. God bless you, JJ. Yeah, have a good one, Baba. And my regards to the family. Happy New Year in advance. Happy New Year to you. Baba, have a good one. Yeah, that's JJ. Yeah, JJ, not the taker easy. He's always like that. Blunt and straightforward all the time. So the line is opened. I have someone on the line, but the connection is doing like this. But I don't know if that's going to be for long. And if it is, we're just going to tell him to please phone us back. And let's take this call. Hello. Hello there. Hello, bros. How are you, Baba? You have the volume of the broadcast on. You can help me reduce that so that we can, get started. Yeah, I just paused the video now. Fantastic. Your name and where you are calling from, bro? Israel. I'm calling from Maryland, US. Israel from Maryland. That's like two cities combined. Great guy. You're welcome. So, what do you have for me, please? Yeah. So, thanks for this opportunity. So I've been listening to a lot of people talking. One thing that we've not really addressed, that maybe I came on late, but what we've not really addressed is the origin itself. How the whole country was formed and what was the love, what was the unity in place before the birth of the nation Nigeria. Like how were people relating to one another. We had people in different sections, in different areas of Nigeria as well. Then we had the different protectorates and languages. But one way or the other, they were transacting, and there's no record of there's this communal or this ethnic war as we have now. The division was not even there, and that's because at that time there was real love, among the people. Before the country came to be. Now, the country was set up, fraudulently, in my opinion, shouldn't have been, right? And you had different people who obviously have conflicting views to life, religion, culture, ethnicity, and all that, different views. And do you not think, sorry to cut you short there, Israel, right? Just to help and to further buttress your point, is that you said something about what was there then that is missing now. So even if we have to blame it on forceful, marriage of everybody all together, but what I think was there then that is no longer there now is the respect of who people were then. Yorubas knows they were Yorubas. They know their traditional rulers. They know their religions. They have season for everything they do. And when an Hausa man or anybody is coming into Yoruba land, they know they were going into Yoruba land, right? But when this forcefulness was put together after 1914, 1960, then 1966, what was taken away was that respect, the regard for Yorubas to rule themselves, for Igbos to rule themselves, without one man sitting anywhere, commanding the whole country. I just wanted to buttress what you are saying. That's something I believe is missing. But go on. Yes. So that oneness, these leaders, these evil people that Nigeria has, they've successfully made sure that people, in the education system don't have access to history to learn how they were living, how our forefathers were living before Nigeria came to be. Now, a lot of people just go through the school system and they do not know, pre-colonial era, they do not know what happened after these colonial masters came. They don't know anything, right? And this is by design. This is how you keep people enslaved. You want to make sure that their minds are never enlightened to say, oh, there was a better yesterday. There was a better yesterday. People don't know that. All they care about now is, oh. And do you know why? Do you know why, Israel? Do you know why people don't know that? Because those who participated in that history that messed up Nigeria to this day, they are still alive. And there is no way you can write the true story about Nigeria and they will let you publish that. Which school will teach them? Now you know why. The generation that came after them, our generation, thank God for social media,
Thank God for self-learning, Baba. We wouldn't know anything. You know that, Sha? We wouldn't know anything too. Because those who committed all those crimes against us, against that country, and those who benefited from it, the criminals, they are still alive. Can you write the history of the animals? For them, if lion is allowed to write their own history, if they don't give the writing of history of animals to the hunter, the animals will also tell you what they do in defending themselves. You know what I'm talking about? Well, yeah, go on again, bro. I'm following.
Yes, so I would so this doesn't seem as if it's just like all rhetoric. I will just bring us to an experience I had, right? So about it's about like 4 or 5 years ago now, in church here in the US, in Maryland, right? Our church, a past leader, a past Nigerian leader, Yabuko, came to visit. Okay. Right? He came to visit, and a lot of people did not even notice who Yakubu is, because, and I must tell you, even me, I couldn't recognize it because I'm still like I'm a millennial, pretty much. I'm 1980s kid, right? So the man's age, the man's look now, he looks very old, so we couldn't really tell. But when they announced, they introduced him, see the way everybody was clapping and I admit I was part of those clapping and all that, right? Oh yeah, one of the whatever. But after I go through years or something, I started researching it for this past leader, and I started seeing that wait, this man was not even better. He was not. He was still part of the whole issue that got Nigeria to where Nigeria is today. But here we were in 2015, all clapping because we saw an old man who they say now is an evangelist or whatever he called himself, and he's a past Nigerian leader. So that education piece, I was a victim of it, right? But the good thing is, okay, I learned from it. I went online and I learned things about this man. Now, when I look at it with a different eye, right? Now that means if a lot of people would open their eyes and open their minds to learning about the past, we will notice that most of all these are leaders, they destroyed today from like 50 years ago. They destroyed it. And now it becomes so hard for us to accept people you can't even look at them and they don't disgust us. But you see people in Nigeria, you see the youth. This my God is really geared towards the youth, towards Nigerian youth, right? We see the youth. Some are hailing Baba, some are saying, oh yeah, forgive him now, don't throw away the baby at the water. But what was the baby doing? Only kids are allowed to make mistakes. Adults are allowed to make decisions. If you make a decision that is wrong, you must be responsible for it. Absolutely. Don't tell me you made it because you knew your right from your left. Then, so the youth are so lazy because we don't put time in. Some people will say, oh, Nigeria is just how many years old, 50, 60 years old. America is 400 years old. I tell them, hey, America's growth was slow. We have factors that make growth very fast now. We have social media. Someone can be in Nigeria and learn how to create a car by just watching YouTube right now and learn how to do things. So Nigeria's growth should be faster now because we have all these catalysts for fast growth in our generation. But guess what? Our leaders are deliberately not using it, and one of the main catalysts is data. A country that, bro, if you have a set of animals, you will have, even though they all look alike, you will have an identifier for each of them. That's right. So when one gets lost, we know that it's an identifier. So America, and I know many other countries have been able to use that number. For example, in the US, they use the social security. They were able to harness the power of the number to make the country what it is a power of number, right? In Nigeria, these evil leaders know this thing, but they know if they decide to implement what they come to the US, Western world to enjoy, Nigeria will be better, and they will lose their stronghold that they have over that. They will lose their fidebatu. That's what I call it all the time, Israel. Thank you so much, Baba, for your time. Okay, let's hear from others too. Okay, thanks so much, and happy New Year in advance. Okay, stay safe. Have a good one. Cheers, Baba. Let's take this other caller. We have a long night. Don't worry. I've got another half an hour. Hello. Hello, sir. Well, this is Maiyegun. Your name and where you are calling from, sir?
I'm Josh. I'm calling from.
Charles from London. Baba, you are live. Go on. I just did. Thank you. Thank you. Now, they make me look good anyway because you have the time to make me feel happy.
I've been listening to you for the past 1 month now. I can't ask myself what is going on, my brother.
Now Facebook, the mentor. But I did here. I've always been on YouTube. Just subscribe. If you are watching me through Facebook now, right? After this video, go to YouTube and subscribe. Okay, you won't miss me. I've never been away. I've always been here. Okay,
that's good.
Go on, Baba. Nice one.
All right. I like your program. The emotion you put across as a topic is very, very good. Yeah, it's very, very good. You see, there's one guy. He sounds like Listen, I have told people that if there's no war in Nigeria, take off. Okay, sorry about that.
No, I'm with you. Sorry, I didn't even know that you were asking me there. Sorry. Please go on. We are with you. Okay. Please.
One of our brother, the court.
Yeah.
Ahead of him.
JJ.
He said, if there's no war in Nigeria, Nigeria would be like this. You see these guys in National Assembly, senators, this and that, they all bandits.
Good luck.
They all criminals. Could you remember when Buhari entered and they were discussing on how to reduce the amount of money they collect in National Assembly? You know what one of them said? He said, what do you mean? If we fight and kill ourselves after killing ourselves, we should come and reduce money. For what? Common electoral reform. That's all. If they do that, what people will now replace that. No, they do something. They really for the people. I tell you, go and try the record of governor of your state now.
You're a Supreme Court governor.
These are people state governor. This one now. This one.
Oh, please, Odema.
Yes. Go and try his record. Try his record. Even the one that came from Hakim. Yes.
Hakim.
These are a group of criminals who are having criminals. Even the one that is going to the court now to say he's the one that won the court.
Austin Opara, or what's his name again? Ararume, yeah.
He's going to court now to that this is his right. Now look at the court. Look at the court of this one. Is it this kind of people that will give you a good governance?
I don't know.
People that will give you a better system in Nigeria. We are just dreaming. We are just wasting our time. Okay, look at the way they do now. Is everywhere. In our land, there's a person everywhere. Why can't we decide to come around the first this and push out of the seat? If the president on the whole of this place now, this is working day. Working day is the only one now. Working day is the only one that you can say, oh, it's working. The whole of Nigeria now. Maybe two governors. Working day and one of the one like that. It's the one that can say, oh, it's working out. It's for the people. Look at what is going on in the states. There is no war. We are just wasting our time. Common electoral reform. They cannot do that. Talking about restructuring. What is restructuring I mean? How do you have structure? It is a country that has a system.
Have you heard this too, Charles? I don't know if you have heard, because you mentioned electoral reform. Now, their own type of electoral reform right now is to make sure that underage girls that they are forced into marriages in northern Nigeria, they have rights to vote. That's their own electoral reform for next year, for 2023. Underage girls, so their senators should be fighting to stop them from being forced, because these are small girls raped, forced to become mothers by people. But they are looking for ways to exploit them, to use them for election, rather than fix the electoral system. Election, no.
Yes, now, that is the point. Let me be honest with you. they kidnapped 500 some people.
Yeah.
This is a state game they play around Nigerians. Give them money to Nigerians to go and bring more people to go arms to fight the South. That's the game they are playing with us. You don't know the city give? They give 4 million pounds to retrieve those guys from those people. And the certain people, the government must keep quiet. What's not the money? Our own money. There's nothing coming from the north. Nothing. This people are not adding anybody. If you talk about the Nigeria now, we're talking about the South. If you talk about Nigeria in the Western world, you're talking about the South. You're talking about three groups. But anyway, as the one representing the country, we are left with nothing. And we are not good land.
Baba, Nigeria no go kill me. Oh. I don't know about you, but I know say Nigeria no go kill me. I go do my best. Nigeria no go kill me. Because thinking about Nigeria alone can just get you depressed. You can feel so depressed when you begin to worry for people you love, your brothers, your sisters, people you know that are doing legit things to survive, and they can be victims of any of these things anytime. I don't know how people deal with that. It kills me.
Well, let me just tell you one thing. Let me just give you an example of my own self. I have business I want to do in Nigeria. I know how much money I buy equipment. I bought equipment to keep in Nigeria for business. But you know what happened? For the system of kidnapping, the people that have lived here for like 18 years now. People that have lived here for a long time, my brother. They tell us what I'm saying here. My brother cannot even step in there. I cannot. It cannot step in there to such a environment to go and do business. It's not fit for business. There's no investors coming in. But how can you, if you are from the West, you look at the system and say, I want to go and invest. What investment? First of all, think about your life for the investment. No, you can't do business.
Thank you. Charles. I beg you, thank you so much. I can stay on this phone now with you for the rest of the night, but I have others too. But it's a pleasure hearing from you. Nice one, Baba. I will. Thanks so much again for the support. So that's a Charles from London. Hello. Oh, that's the network issue there. Someone has been waiting and I connected them, but sorry, the network is not bringing them up. Okay, so if you are watching me and from wherever you're watching from, whether on YouTube or Facebook, okay, you can pick the number on your screen. It's a WhatsApp call number. Yeah, and you can also make your contribution. I decided to make this an open mic tonight. You know, so you can join too. Hello.
Hello, General.
Hello, sir. This is Maiyegun.
You know, but can I tell you something in a simple term?
Please.
This is one of, if not my best Christmas and New Year, getting through to talk on your platform.
Thank you so much. You know, one thing is that I wish we could make it more easier so that I can be listening to everyone's voice, you know, everyone's voice every minute, I mean, before the end of the year. So it's a pleasure.
Yeah, even if you give me more time, I cannot talk because I am in a family dinner and I just went to the toilet to get through to you.
Oh, yeah. Give me your name, then let's have your name on record so that, yeah, let's have your name on record. Your name and where you are calling from.
I am Ade Godfrey Wow. I'm an Igbo boy, but they could not sorry me.
That's why you are using Ade Godfrey. No wahala.
I was born in Obalende, 53 Ogun Street.
Wow.
My landlord gave me Ade, the Yoruba man.
Lovely.
I want to tell you how intimate the East and the Southwest are. How we have a lot of things in common. My greatest surprise is why can't we come together? Just the Igbos and Yorubas come together. Do you know the kind of shift that will happen in that country? By the grace of God, I've been able to travel around the world. I'm calling you from Germany.
Amazing.
And one of my greatest days again was when I dropped my Nigerian passport. I cannot speak any further.
At times when you meet your colleagues at working place, when you tell them you come from Nigeria, you see the kind of comments they make because they know everything that is happening there. They know how our leaders bring money to Europe. So how can you stay among your peers and talk? Even academically, you are better than them. But since your country is not up to standing, they will level you with what your country is doing. Your leaders.
Absolutely.
We that are in Europe, we know what we are passing through. I saw your video last time you were showing around Scotland. What is happening? What is happening?
I don't know. It's a shame that sometimes you want to ask yourself that, are these guys intentionally keeping their people in this kind of situation? But you should do, you won't be asking for too long before you find the answer that the answer is yes. They are doing it deliberately. How about those who have also traveled the world? Some of them schooled abroad. Some of them are ministers, governors.
In 1996, I went for my youth service in Maiduguri, the present Pew. That place now, everybody has run away. In my secondary assignment, where they posted me, when I got into the room, I just saw a telephone, this old telephone that had around dialing this thing. And I picked it up and I got the dialing tone to Lagos. I said, wow. Some of my students I taught in my federal government college, Waka, in Pew. I went 1998 to bury my father. Somebody I taught in that government college came, he saw the advert on Facebook and he came to Port Harcourt. I couldn't recognize him. He just gave me an envelope and 500,000 naira was inside. I said, who are you? He said, Malam. He still called me Malam. That's what they call us when we are serving in the north. He said, Malam, you don't recognize me? I said, no. He's tall and everything. He said he saw it on somebody's platform. That was why it came. I was dumbfounded. I said, where are you working? He said he's working in Port Harcourt with one of the oil servicing firms. I know what I'm talking. Some of us that serve do not know the level of their education. Let me let other people to talk.
Thank you so much, Baba. Now you have to go on, sir.
The only hope we have is in people like you and Simon, the awareness. That is our greatest weapon now. Is that awareness? They don't like it. If you watch the news media on how Mohammed has been going about, you find out that they want to do everything to curtail us, to silence us. And I know with people like you, we cannot be silenced.
We will find ways around it. I know. Thanks a lot, Baba. Amen, and you too. Thanks a lot, sir. So you can go back to the family dinner now. So yeah, I've stolen you away for a while. So go on, sir. Happy New Year, sir. Yeah, thank you. So that's some dedicated, amazing person there. I've got many of you. So sorry if your call is not coming in or some being rejected. Hello. I think we are having a problem, connection problem. I'll take this. I've got. Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, my brother, Mr. Maiyegun.
Good evening, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm calling from Deutschland. My name is Innocent,
Innocent from Deutschland. Go on, sir. Oh, yeah, I think I remember Innocent now. I remember you. I remember Innocent, yeah.
What is happening in Nigeria is very, very appalling and repulsive, to say the truth. We all need to start telling ourselves the truth. That is very, very important. The problem with we Nigerians is that some of us, we pretend too much. We pretend that everything is good. Meanwhile, nothing is good and nothing is working fine from all of us. But if we keep on speaking the truth like you, the way you're speaking out today, if every one of us keep on speaking like this, the government will know people are now wise. They will know that they cannot win or that the people are tired of the system. You understand?
I'm with you.
But this some of the Hallelujah boys that normally get some bribe from those leaders that do some dirty job for the leaders. Some of our youth that do some dirty job for them. I call them hallelujah boys. They will not allow that to work. You see, if you look at the situation of Nigeria right now, the way it is, first of all, you live in England, for example. How many countries are the United Kingdom? At least, I think about 4.
Now, 4 nations, though, Baba. We have 4 countries, though. 4 countries makes United Kingdom.
Explain everything for everyone to hear today. 4 countries in just one that little nation.
An island.
You understand? If a white man could make such little population into 4 countries, what did you think about black man? Did you think black man can rule themselves in the best way, to say the truth? With this kind of population Nigeria has, it's not going to work. That is the truth. And we have different ethnic groups. Ethnic group is not even the problem now. We have some tribe who are doing this evil, which are the Fulani. And you know they are so myopic and they are full of nepotism. They are full of they are so religious and stuff like that. How can you survive with such people? To you, somebody can insult you now, Maiyegun, and say Jesus is this. You won't take it as anything because you are not Jesus. You are not the person who fight for Jesus, to say the truth.
Of course.
But you can't act with a Fulani person. They will pull out knife and stab you to death. Our mentality is different. Our culture, our behavior, our attitude is different.
And it seems that you know what, you know one thing as well, Innocent. The government support that too. You are supposed to be punished if you kill anybody, right? That is what the Nigerian law says, Abi. But if you kill anybody in the name of Sharia, you are not going to go to jail in the same country. So government is also supporting that now. They are supporting what you are talking about now. If you abuse Muhammad, they can stab you to death, and they won't go to jail. No, they won't go to jail.
They won't go to jail. No, nothing. So in a country like that, whereby some tribe is superior over other tribes, you're not going to expect development or good things from that country. For example, what are we trying to keep Nigeria in the first place? To say a country without light, a country without a good road, a country whereby the teachers are not paid, a country whereby the students will go, lecturers and all that will go on strike for 1 year because the government haven't paid them. A country whereby sometimes security will be telling you that they haven't paid us for the past 6 months. The last time I was watching one lecturer, she was crying, she was saying they haven't paid her for 6 months now. And you expect such person to be happy with nation. And so good ones among us will still be happy and say, I'm proud of one Nigeria. What are you proud of? You're proud of one Nigeria. All of us are running to abroad. We are running to Europe and America and all that. If Nigeria is good, will they be running? Of course, no, they will be in their country. So Nigeria is too big first for one man to be ruling, especially black person. You know what I mean?
I do.
Because black man is full of tribalism to say. So one Nigeria is just too big for one man to be ruling. That is just the truth. And if any man would even rule Nigeria, it shouldn't be an illiterate like Buhari or anybody from the Fulani tribe. Did you know the Guinea, they don't allow any Fulani to rule their country. Meanwhile, their origin is from that Guinea that you see. They don't allow them. They are the same people causing problem in Central Africa. They are the same problem causing problem in Mozambique. Everywhere you go, they are problematic people. But the only language these people understand is force. I'm telling you the truth. By the time the Yoruba people wake up, by the time the Biafran people wake up and say, no, you can't destroy our culture. We don't believe in one Nigeria again, bro. They will be on their knees. The reason why they are still having that hope of one Nigeria is because some of us are still, saying we can make it, we can make it.
Trying to negotiate.
You see all of them will be on their knees. I swear, because I understand that because I've been in that country before. I know how they behave. They understand one language. Force. You don't beg them. Do you beg your enemy? You don't beg your enemy because by the time you're begging your enemy will see that you are afraid of him or her. They will have more power over you. But by the time you tell them today, let's die, your enemy will come to dialogue and say, this guy don't mess up.
Right.
So That is the only language these people understand. And secondly, I want to say this before I leave.
Please.
Now, if we break up, for example, today, the Yoruba people was very, very happy. You know why? Because your government can decide to make Yoruba your official language. And with this, every Yoruba person will understand what is happening in Yoruba land. Did you know there are so many millions of people that don't know what is happening in Nigeria because of the English we're speaking? Did you know that?
I do.
Many people don't know. They don't even know what is happening. If you mention billion, Yoruba own woman don't even know what's called billion. But if you mention it in your currency, in your own language, she will shout and say, hey, so this guy, let's go to the street and protest. Everything will spoil. And this is what these people they are afraid of. Because by the time they break up too, those poor Northerners that don't understand any English, that don't understand anything, will know their secret, and they will not have this chance to be stealing again. You understand? And that is why they are always praying for this unity. By the time Biafra come, we will decide to say, okay, let's make Igbo. Maybe after 20 years, we can make Igbo language our official language. You understand? So that everybody in the nation will be carried along. A country whereby so many people don't understand what is happening in the country. How can you call yourself a citizen of that country? For example, this is Deutschland. They speak Dutch. Every single person, whether you
go school or you don't go school.
You will understand because it's their language. You hear that. What do they speak right from childhood? They know it is their language. But in Nigerian case, it's not like that. We're able to say the truth. Nigeria is just like an organization like club, like club, or what should I say, animal kingdom, where you can see different animal, hyena, this, that. Without control. I'm not insulting anyone. Nigeria will never work. We need to start telling ourselves the truth. These are some of the points. And secondly, some of you.
I will say thirdly now. Baba, because you gave me the second one earlier. But go on.
Thirdly, why is it that these Fulani people, why are they borrowing money everywhere?
You know one thing. I have been waiting for someone to talk about that all night. Right? That someone will mention this issue of borrowing. Why is it that it is when these Northerners are in charge that they go mad in borrowing to loot? But now you just mentioned it. You have the floor. Continue.
These people, they are very greedy. And they are like snakes. They are very greedy. You know what? These people are borrowing money everywhere. And did you know these people are converting this money to dollar? And that is why you see Nigerian money is going down. They are converting it to dollar. They are hiding it within themselves. That is why you see they are putting Fulanis everywhere. Guys, to be stealing. Believe me, the truth right today, that because they know very soon Nigeria will break up. By the time Nigeria break up, they have that dollars already. So they will start investing that money in their own country. Write this word down. They are not playing. All those are people that are thinking they are going to become 2023 president. They are just like, you know what, let me tell you one thing. Fulani are so wise. They know by the time Obama become president, let me tell you, for example, he will appoint all Yoruba people. He will let them take all the whole position. It's normal thing because they did it first and nothing will happen. Then and the second tenure, the same person will still rule. You know what? That's a Obama. He will appoint INEC official as INEC chairman official as a Yoruba person. So that by the time things goes wrong, that one will announce and say the Yoruba man win. And nothing will happen. By the time they try to say they are bringing Boko Haram, they are bringing this, the Yoruba, the Igbos, the Biafra, all of them will say, bring it on. Yoruba man don't come on the air will not fall. For that reason, they will not like to suffer the same fate we are going through today. If Igbo man enter here, the same thing will happen, brother. They know this already. So for that reason, they will not allow anybody to smell that seed. They are just, let me tell you.
Or even if you are going to smell the seed itself, right? Even if you are going to smell it, you are going to meet a completely fractured country, divided country, impoverished and highly indebted country. Then you are going to start work now and start finding money to build the country now.
God bless you. Every time you hear them say, oh, wait 2023, just wait till 2023. Very soon, Buhari will leave. But no one is asking why are they always saying wait till the youth can take over in 2023. And while we still finish his tenure, just more 2 years.
Yeah.
They are gathering our weight, they are keeping it in the north. In the border, the jet border, between
Maradi.
You see the houses there. They are transferred. They are trying to connect trade between themselves so that they will be trading business together. Things will be okay for them. That is why everything is being relocated there. They are, what they call it, a refinery. Every stuff now is now in the north. And now your currency is no longer a good currency. It's finished.
They are changing them to dollars now.
My name is Innocent. Write my name down.
Thank you, Thanks.
So thank you very much.
You are very welcome, Baba. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Have a good one, Innocent. Yeah. I have another caller, which will be my last caller, and I believe it's also from Deutschland too. Hello.
Yeah. Are you talking to me now, sir?
I am talking to you, sir. If you listen to the call and ignore the broadcast, I am.
Yeah, the guy let me just try my last try.
I am my last caller too.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless you too.
God bless you. You are wonderful. You know.
Thank you.
Not the kind of always tell us to be consistent. You know, and you are absolutely resolute. I've been following from a long time ago. You are wonderful.
Thank you.
Others have fallen away. Others, those ones who are there, who are today good and tomorrow they are hot. They have fallen away. They are falling away.
We are still here.
The truth. The Bible said, "We shall know the truth, and the truth shall set us free." You are an honest human being. I'm an Igbo man, but I love you with the love of God.
Thank you.
Know, because you stand on the truth. The time they attacked Nnamdi Kanu, you were there. You spoke as a human being.
Thank you.
The time they attacked, they killed people in Benue State, you were there. The time they killed people in the north, in southern Kaduna, you were there. You are not for anybody, but you are for the truth. God bless you.
Amen. And
God shall keep you.
Amen.
The Lord shall always be your strength.
Amen.
You know what you are doing. You don't know the impact of what you are doing. You are awesome person.
Thank you.
You are wonderful.
Thank you.
And
I love all these accolades, man. You know, I know you go on and on and on, sir. But thank you. Thank you.
You know, briefly, I will be very brief. You know, I grew up in the northern Nigeria. We, the Yorubas and the Igbos, we are lucky. We are not those people in the north. There are thousands of minorities in the north. The Fulanis have destroyed them. The Fulanis, the jihadists, those who still believe that Osman Dan Fodio, was the second Muhammad, they have destroyed northern Nigeria. Indigenous people, they have dealt with them. When we talk about Igbo Yoruba, we have to also remember them in our prayers. They are all gone. And these marauders, they are pushing down the south. Unless we stop them, I mean, one day we're going to be like those people in the northern Nigeria. And this crops of politicians we have in Yoruba land and in Igbo land, in Niger Delta, they are not there for us. They are not there for. If we are waiting for them to help us, the Fulanis are going to push us into the sea. Because those ones they have already sold their birthright to the caliphate.
They are open. They are those you can call those who are open for the highest bidder, even when they watch their people born. As long as their bank account swells, then to God be the glory. But for how long?
Exactly.
For how long?
Exactly. And that's why they are against somebody like you and somebody like Nnamdi Kanu, because they know that you guys are putting some stumbling blocks in, for them.
because I can't imagine in Igbo land today, how could an Igbo man come out and tell that this Eastern security network is illegal?
Honestly speaking, I was waiting for someone to also mention that tonight, to be honest, right? Like, why would anybody in their reasonable mind, in their sane mind, an Igbo person who must have probably been following all the developments in Igbo land in the last 5 years alone, at least if not everything, to some extent, they will condemn ESN? I mean, how? Why?
How? Even though that Nnamdi Kanu gave them a long time, very long time to do their own. When the Yorubas did their own, we were expecting them to say, okay, let us also do our own, but they did not. They sat down there, they were inviting the IG of police, they were looking at what is Buhari going to do, and they did not. And these people continue invading our farmlands. They continue invading our bushes, living in our bushes, and killing our people. Now that this young man called Nnamdi Kanu has set up this wonderful
ESN.
All of them are now out, and they are against Nnamdi Kanu. They are saying he's not for us. He's not talking for us. It is like that, but he's talking for us. It is Nnamdi Kanu is talking for us because you guys are not serious. You are not serious. Do you want these people to get up before they wake up? No.
Before you act.
Before they act, do they want us to perish? These people are coming in their thousands, camping in our bushes, raping our women, preventing them from going to farming, and yet the leaders are not seeing this. Look at what they are doing. They are taking money from Abuja, and they are promising them nothing is going to happen. We are going to take care of them. Take care of who? Look at the David Umahi for Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State, as we speak, has gone. Ebonyi State is now under occupation, but it doesn't bother him. What bothers him is APC, PDP, presidential candidate or vice president in 2023, and this guy does not. Does he think that Nigeria will last in 2023? What is happening now? Does he really think that Nigeria will last?
Nigerian politicians are so good and so confident that sometimes they feel like they are God too. They can tell you what is going to happen. They will tell you we have sorted it. We know the person that will be president in 2023. We know the person that will be the governor in so time. And they talk like they are God until when they won't leave to actually witness it. 2023 is a long time.
And my brother, look at. Do you know that anywhere the Fulanis, anywhere they drive people away, they occupied it. Look, Parikilati, Basa, Bokos, Miango, all these places are communities in Plateau State. That these people have driven the indigenous people away, and they are occupying those places. Almost 60 communities in Plateau State are gone. They kill them, they drive them away. Those people are living in ID camps, and these Fulanis are now taking the land.
Renaming them too.
Renaming them. But do you know that the Fulanis have killed how many prominent? You were talking about Adara, and other places. Do you know how many prominent people have killed in Plateau State? Do you know that they killed a senator before? They killed the House of Representatives before? Do you know that they killed the first class, Pocos traditional ruler? And nobody was arrested as we speak.
Well.
And this is what the Igbo governors are. They want to do in our land, because when they come, they'll kill us, and nobody will arrest them. They killed almost 60 people last time in Enugu State. Nobody was arrested. The governor of Enugu State went to Abuja and he was crying like a baby. Look, Nigeria cannot work. Nigeria has never worked, and it will never work. Maiyegun, finally, we are here in Europe. I've been here since almost 30 years now. Maiyegun, all European countries, no matter how small they are on their own.
With their languages.
Every tribe in Europe is on their own. They rule themselves, they speak their language, they manage their economy, they manage their culture and tradition.
That's right.
No matter how poor, no matter how rich, no matter how small, no matter how large they are. Because we are human beings. You cannot force different human beings to live together. It is not going to happen. Why Europe is peaceful today? Because all of them are on their own. Every tribe is on their own. You know, they meet in process and discuss politics and go home. You cannot tell a Dutch, a Dutch person to live under a German. It's not going to happen. You cannot tell a Polish man to live under a German. It's not going to happen. Last time that Hitler tried it, it was impossible. People revolted. So what we are still look at what Nigeria, and that's what we have to understand this not only in Nigeria but in Africa. Africa must come together and unchain themselves from this colonial roadmap. Mentality. This map must be dismantled. If you go to all African countries today, there's problem because of how the Europeans set up those countries. My brother,
thank you. Thanks a lot.
And happy New Year in advance.
And same to you too. Thanks a lot, and you have a good evening, okay? And happy New Year, sir. Have a good one. Yeah, cheers. So we actually spent quite a time there with my last caller. I'm going to try and do the same thing tomorrow evening after my broadcast in the afternoon, which will be the last broadcast for the year from me. Then we'll open an open mic again in the evening. So sorry about the interruption in the broadcast midway earlier. But if you have the time of watching the video again, please do so, especially on YouTube. You'll be able to watch it from the beginning to the end again. So thank you so much for your time. I'm going to go get some fresh fruits now. Get some juice and get ready for bed. So until I see you again, stay safe and good night to every one of you.
Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube Maiyegun ti dé. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́ Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Presido bá rúfin o Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Gómìnà kówó jẹ Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí fa Maiyegun máa wí. Ani esunraki Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o